And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for another episode of Shitfic Showcase.
I was still pretty shook up from the last level when I started Trance. Trance's map music did nothing to ease the tension. As for how to describe it, you ever heard the theme from Videodrome? That's the closest thing I can think of to compare it to.
That's so fucking lazy. You know, that's so fucking lazy. It sounded like this music from this other, like, pop culture thing. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, that thing, you know?
Lazy fuck.
I checked to see who the new monster was, and it was Orga. It was Oreo.
Orga.
Org. The monster who didn't make his film debut until 2000, appeared in a game made in 1988! What the fuck?! So much for my theories about tomatoes and Violante. There's no way this game was made in 1988. No fucking way!
I mean, look at how advanced this graphic is.
Oh man.
It looks like a fucking, like, leech trying to suck the ass out of a turtle. And this thing, don't even get me fucking started on that. That looks like someone...
Is that a blanket
That
ghost?
looks like someone jizzed all over a butt plug. You're not putting that in the right hole, fella. Those guys at Toho. Or, excuse me, you're reading.
Those guys at Toho may be smart, but I'm sure they couldn't see that far into the future. They could, they never would have gave Roland Emmerich the rights to make a Godzilla movie. Oh snap!
Burn, Roland! Fuck you!
Yeah, Roland, eat my ass! I don't know who Roland Emmerich is.
I mean either.
No, this had to be a hack of some kind, which
You're a hack of some kind.
Yes, of many kinds. I'm a hack of all trades, which just opened up even more questions. Who made this hack?
Your mom?
When?
How old are you?
How?
Sex with probably an idiot.
And most importantly, why?
Because the condom broke.
The why was the question that bothered me most. I don't think we can answer that for you, buddy. My immediate assumption was to think, Billy did this to pull a joke on me.
Irwin! Look what I'm gonna do!
But that couldn't be right either. Billy didn't know how to make a ROM hack.
He doesn't even know how to change his underwear.
And if he did know how to change his underwear, he'd probably just do something simple and stupid, like replacing all the monsters with crudely drawn genitalia, which is more or less what you did with these screenshots. Unless Billy had amazing game editing skills and a serious dark streak to his imagination that he never told me about, he couldn't have made this. Is it even possible to put a hacked ROM into a cartridge?
I think it is, yes.
No, there's no fucking way.
It's not possible.
There's no conceivable method, possibility for that to happen. It completely breaks the laws of physics. But aside from all that, my eye was drawn to a new icon on the map. A question mark. I was really curious as to what it did. That's, even for a question mark, that looks shitty. Good job.
I'm Captain Hook. That's the hook that's gonna drag this guy off stage if he tries to show this off to a group of people.
I'm sure you're also curious. No.
No, we're not.
So I'll explain the quiz levels now, since this was when they started appearing. Great.
Oh boy. That's what this action, like, strategy game was missing.
Bible quizzes. Such as, do you like dogs? Yes or no?
Oh, I misspelled that. I meant to say, do you like gods?
And then if you say yes, you're wrong! That's idolatry! There's only one God.
I mean, technically the Holy Trinity, but they're one guy even though they're three.
Because numbers?
Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah. Jesus God! Jesus! God! Anyway, so I'll explain the quiz levels now, since this was when they started appearing.
Yeah, that'd be a good fucking time to do it, you idiot.
Yeah. I was gonna explain them at some other random point.
I'll explain them at the very beginning of the creepypasta.
Yeah. very important that you know this. There was one of these per map from here on, and they always appeared near the start of the map. When you start in a quiz level, you appear on a screen like this. Do you like dogs? Yes or no? Godzilla. As you can see, there's a question at the top, a yes and no button, and an emoticon in the center. I refer to the emoticon as face. Real creative, I know. I know! I'm not a good writer, okay? This whole thing's stupid. I better keep writing
I wish he would have tried to give it some elaborate name.
Yeah.
I referred to this emoticon as Bunyan Eggleston the 15th from Chicken Pants, North Dakota.
That is a good town. I've been there. It's quaint.
Cock Pants! Cock Pants, North Dakota!
Barf pants! So anyway, I refer to the emoticon as face, and for convenience, I'll refer to face as the one asking the questions. And I'm the one asking the questions here. I'll make you talk. The music for the quiz levels was a track actually in the game. It's the one that plays when you try to use the GH1D0R Ghidorah, whatever.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
One to zero.
Cheat and get sent to an unplayable level.
You mean any of the levels in this game so far?
I assume so. Base asks you 12 yes or no questions, and you move your monster to the buttons for your answer. When you answer, the question disappears, and the base changes expressions for about 8 seconds. Then he goes back to neutral, and a new question comes up. There is no time limit, nor any right or wrong answers. Face has no respect for the player's personal boundaries and will sometimes ask deeply disturbing and personal questions. For example, do you like hurting people?
And the follow-up question, then why are you writing this shit?
Have you ever killed or raped anyone? Killed/raped anyone?
In that order?
Have you been molested by a family member?
Is this fucking cartridge got a direct line to the FBI or something?
Other times, he would ask questions that were either mind-numbingly stupid. Is the sun hot? Is water wet?
Well, there's a vine that disputes the characterization of water as wet. The guy insists that only a thing that is covered in water can be wet because water is simply water. Water can't be wet because it's just water. If you put water on more water, that water doesn't become wet. But if you put water on something, it becomes wet.
Yeah, I mean, if that was the case, they would just call it water.
Yeah.
But instead they just call what?
Wet. Vet. Anyway, keep going.
Yeah. So, other times he would ask the other questions he would ask would be either mind-numbingly stupid or just flat-out ridiculous. Does your dog like the president? And maybe once per quiz, Base would ask you a question about the game. Is this game ass? No, it's Godzilla NES. But that's a synonym for ass.
Godzilla any ass.
Godzilla is definitely ass. With one exception, Face's expression changes seem to have no effect on the game, except for indicating what the game creator thought of your answer. His reactions rarely made any sense, and at first I thought they were randomly generated. The questions never followed a pattern. Face never stayed on the same subject for more than 2 questions. Early on, there were questions that made me think Face was building up to something, only to then ask some stupid garbage. And then here's the expressions I saw playing. I'll separate them into 2 categories: the expressions I understood, and the expressions I didn't. First are the ones I understood.
I don't understand any of these.
No.
One is like whatever. 2 is I'm taking a shit. 3 is I just shit my pants. 4 is I just shit my pants, but I'm into that sort of thing. 5 is I just ate the shit.
Yeah, 5 is I'm the guy's pants.
6 is I'm the same guy as 2, but I am also black and more akin to smiling.
It's about diversity, man.
7 is someone just walked on me shitting in my pants. 8 is they just walked in on me shitting my pants and then confessed that they were also into that.
Yeah.
Number 9 is me taking a shit while thinking about the stock market. 10 is me shitting my...
reading the story.
10 is me thinking about the stock market while shitting my pants and wondering if there's a company whose stock market abbreviation is shit. And then 11 is me wondering what I'm doing with my life.
Yeah. 11 is me starting out as 10 from reading the story, and then seeing if I can just hold my breath long enough until I pass out and die.
Okay, he characterizes them as
1, neutral is default expression. 2, angry. If you try to attack face, the expression changes to this, but nothing else happens. 3 is sad. 4 is happy. 5 is sick.
Okay, let's try and like have the copy or like open image in new tab. Yeah.
5 is sick. 6 is maniacal. Face made this expression when he was being an asshole. You'll see what I mean later.
Okay, so 5 is sick and 6 is maniacal. Oh god damn it.
Oh great.
Yeah, that's maniacal.
Maniacal.
Okay.
Racist asshole. 7's surprise. 8 is love. 9's annoyed. 10 confused. And 11 guilty/hurt.
Alright, surprise,
Johnny
love,
Cash.
annoyed, confused, hurt.
Johnny Cash.
Surprised, in love, annoyed, confused, hurt. I like my characterizations better.
Yeah.
And here are the others. Oh god.
Oh
damn
great.
it.
Okay.
Alright, 1 is I just accidentally like ate cat shit instead of my own shit. And that's me with a white cat turd hanging out of my mouth. 2 is me trying to remain stoic while I am holding a fart in the middle of class. 3 is me letting out that fart in the middle of class and then getting yelled at by the teacher. 4 is the same thing, except I'm French. 5 is the same thing as 3 and 4, except I am, like, a fucking alien from the Fairly Odd Parents. 6 is,
Mike Wazowski.
Mike Wazowski. 7 is the fucking neutral face from the first one, but, like, upside down and slightly annoyed. 8 is
Timmy Turner.
Feifel Goes West. Yeah. 9 is Ryu Hayabusa. 10 is John Wayne Gacy. 11 is racist Japanese stereotype. And 12 is
Cool Grandpa.
Cool Grandpa, yes.
2 of these only appeared once, numbers 1 and 12, and I suspected they might have been in-jokes from the creator. The respective questions were, do you like ice cream? And are you a tough guy?
Okay, so that's Do You Like Ice Cream, the green
1.
face. So I guess the creator doesn't like ice cream. And this is 12. Are you a cool guy? That's cool.
You a
That's
tough
cool
guy?
as shit. Cool Grandpa.
Are you a tough guy, Sonny?
How big a boy are you?
As for the questions in the first quiz, luckily I had a notepad and pen handy. I have problems remembering things, so I often carry one around and jot things down, and sometimes I doodle in it when I'm bored. Thanks for telling us. So when the first quiz started, I thought I'd record what happened. I'm glad I did, because this is going to be some stupid bullshit. Here are the first series of questions, my answers, and Face's reaction.
Alright, we're gonna have to
God
open this
damn
one
it.
up in a new tab.
Oh god, really?
Yes, we are. We gotta do this, damn it. Alright, so here's the face charts. The stupid fucking face charts. I don't know why this guy chose to include this in his creepypasta. This is so dumb. Okay,
You have to make this shit tedious as possible.
yes.
1. Do you like this game? Answer, yes. Reaction, happy.
Yeah, you like the game.
Yeah, thanks for liking my shitty game. By the way, I shat my pants, but I'm into it. 2. Are you afraid? Answer, yes. Reaction, surprised. 7.
That one, yeah. You like this shit?
3, are you over 18? Answer yes. Reaction, weird face, number 5. It's like Momo number 5.
You're 18? And you're choosing to play this? Why? That makes me grit my teeth unreasonably hard.
4, do birds have teeth? Answer no. Reaction, love.
Birds don't have teeth.
That causes my heart to flutter.
You're my soulmate!
It makes my heart aflutter. Is peanut butter good? Answer no. Wrong! Reaction, sick.
Which one?
5,
Yeah. I guess this guy either doesn't like peanut butter or can't imagine someone who does like peanut butter. I don't fucking know. This is dumb!
6, does the moon rotate? Answer yes. Reaction, weird face.
11.
Number 11.
Yes, Grasshopper, the sun does rotate.
Number 7, have you had a job? Answer
Excuse me,
yes.
moon rotates.
Yes. 7, have you had a job? Answer yes. Reaction, confused.
You've had you could be working and you're doing this shit?
Really, motherfucker? Also, like with the moon, does the moon rotate? I'm pretty sure the moon doesn't rotate. That's why they have the dark side of the moon.
But whatever, this is stupid anyway.
Yeah. 8, do you like hurting people? Answer no. Reaction, annoyed. I'm annoyed that you don't like hurting people. What the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm evil. Why don't you wash your hands? 'Cause I'm evil.
9, is the sun hot? Answer yes. Reaction, sad. Would you fuck it? If it's so hot, why don't you marry it?
Oh, but what about me? I bought this new skirt and I wore it just for you and you didn't even acknowledge it!
Oh, sure! You go chasing the sun's tail! Do you like dogs? Answer yes. Reaction, happy.
Dogs! I eat dogs!
It's delicious. Is the president good? Answer yes. Reaction, weird face, number 3.
That's his best Obama, I think.
Yeah.
Because the game was written during the Obama years, if I'm not mistaken, or the creepypasta, not the game.
Yeah.
This game was made in like the Reagan years.
Yeah. Does your dog like the president? Answer no. Reaction, angry.
Why doesn't he like Mr. Obama?
Now that I've explained all that, time for the gameplay. After the quiz level, I tried the new green temple icon level.
Are you serious, motherfucker?
I have little hands popping out.
Choaniki ass bullshit.
Maybe this is why the game was so weird. One of the designers was clearly drugged out of his mind.
He was stoned on the fucking devil weed.
Fucking stone cold, knocked out on the ham juice.
Getting ripped shit on ham, Charlie.
Jokes aside, I was quite impressed by the graphics of his level, as disorienting as they were.
Quit complimenting yourself, you dick.
Yeah. Man, I made it look good, didn't I, huh?
By the way, I'm eating a cookie. That's why my mouth is all muffled.
No, I had my foot in his mouth. Anyway, I was quite impressed by the graphics of this level, as disoriented as they were. But I hate those creepy, blank, staring statue faces. The music had a hypnotic Indian techno vibe to it. There were 2 new enemies in this level. A flying ghost type thing with a trunk. Oh, a ghost type thing. It's a fucking Pokemon. And a bat with a horse skull for a face. And for some reason, I almost misread horse as torso. Because I can't fucking read anymore. Because my eyes don't want to read the shitty creepypasta properly. So it's like, fuck it, let's just put different words there. Maybe it'll be an improvement, I don't know. So, a bat with a torso for a face. I like it. They appear at random, but I was lucky to get a screen cap up on both.
I'm some dead shit the creator found in the desert.
The fucking kangaroo from that Amiga CD32 game. Kang Fu. Then I proceeded to a Blue Mountain level, expecting another nice, calm stroll. I took my time walking through and was completely taken by surprise when this happened. That again. I'm a duck.
Who wants a hug?
Not Moglera. Came speeding towards me and took off quite a bit of help with his tentacle screws. It only took me 2 minutes to kill him without having to worry about a time limit, but the boss monsters never showed up in the scoring levels in the normal game. I was worried as to what other rules the game would break. After another Blue Mountain stage, it was time to fight Not Varen, whose replacement was one of the most bizarre things in the game.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
I bet. I don't even want to look at you.
Backwards headed duck dragon.
It's like the fucking Kevin Hart ostrich bit. So his legs, his body was facing this way, but his head was facing this way. And he was just running. A strange creature attacks you by kicking and also opening up his chest and firing heat-seeking missiles. I still don't get it, but I wrote it. What the fuck?
Here's some lipstick. Maybe it'll make you look prettier.
You fucking ugly dinosaur. The missiles were sometimes a pain to deal with, but I found out you could tail whip them out of the way. Not Baron was probably easiest of the monster replacements.
Probably.
Probably. The same could not be said for Not Hedorah.
Snake? Snake!
Little skinny ass arms. Apparently, the source of the horse bats, Not Hedorah, was the most aggravatingly difficult monster to fight yet. Mostly because of his special ability. He could shriek and summon a small swarm of those horse bat things. I know there's only 2 in the screen cap, but every time he did this, about 10 would arrive. Even though you could have put 10 in the screen. Whatever.
He's trying to be realistic, man.
Yeah, man, it's fucking convincing this way. The AI took advantage of a distraction and attacked twice as fast while the horse bats were flying around. Beautiful.
This whole thing just looks like a game only an idiot would like.
Yeah. No, I think you could probably finish that sentence after idiot. This whole thing looks like a game, but only an idiot.
It's like a game, but an idiot.
Yeah. You know?
It's like an idiot trying to be a video game.
Exactly. Once that annoyance was over with, I went through a green temple level to kill some enemies to restore my health. Interestingly, none of the horse bats showed up after Not Hedorah was killed. That's not interesting. And that was when I got an idea. Killing all the monsters makes the red face show up. What would happen? If I avoid fighting Orga, he goes straight to the base. So I gave that a try.
Okay, so what? Is that supposed to be the base?
I suppose.
There's no monster here.
There is no monster here. Certainly no monsters here. The game told me there was no monster there when I tried to start the base level. And immediately afterward, the game took control of my Godzilla piece and moved it in front of Orga. My little trick didn't work, so I tried to prepare myself for another chase. First, I had to beat Orga. Or God.
You wanna smoke some of the leaf on my back?
Or it looks like the fucking... Like that's its head, and that's like its fucking alien mouth coming out the front.
I can see that. Yeah, I can see that.
It's got a weird fucking snout on it.
Mm-hmm.
But make it even dumber. That's not its arm. That's its lower jaw. I know my Godzilla monsters, damn it. The fight with Orga confirmed another thing. Whoever created this game hack was clearly a Godzilla fan. Not only because they picked a monster like Orga, but because they actually implemented something that happened in Godzilla 2000 in a really neat way.
Right in the schnockle!
Orga's primary attacks were a punch and a heat beam from his shoulder cavity. But once you had got him down to half his health, he did something new. He would expand his jaws and try to swallow Godzilla, in the process stealing your health and energy.
So shit.
So shit!
Is there food in here? He just looks like he's like doing dental work on the fucking thing.
Well, he got some cavities there. It's gonna need some work.
Yeah.
Here, fetch me my wrench and pliers, and maybe we can get to the bottom of
That's
this.
not something you want to hear a dentist say.
Yeah.
Fetch me my wrench and pliers.
Yeah.
No, you won't need anesthetic. Don't worry about that bullshit. Is it safe?
But in doing so, he gave himself a new weakness. Firing a heat beam into his mouth would take a devastating 4 bars of his life meter. With that weakness revealed, I soon beat Orga, and despite how much I had hoped otherwise, the red face appeared on the map where the base was, and the music stopped. Fucking put the brakes on it.
Music died.
Fucking music just put the brakes on it. Red face. You gotta fight the shit monster again. I righted myself as best as I could. I started a level. It seemed that it was basically the same as the first. I didn't waste a millisecond before I started hauling ass. I soon encountered obstacles in the form of the ground tile, suspended in air. Most of them you could jump over or destroy, others you had to crouch under. About 40 seconds into it, I heard the horrible bellowing roar, and saw the spider beast following close behind me. Stacks of obstacles barely slowed it down. It would back up and then charge its way through them, smashing them into bits. And when the smaller obstacles got in its way, it would expand his jaws and swallow them whole.
Look at ya!
This reminds me of that dumbass, I'm a fire in my laser.
Yeah, the fucking Royal Rainbow.
Yeah.
The fucking second form cell thing.
Yeah.
That's the dumbest creature in the whole fucking thing so far.
Yeah. It's those spindly ass legs. I was afraid. With fast thinking and faster button pressing, I escaped him yet again. I felt really excited, and so I laughed and said, "Not this time, asshole!" And I decided to take a screen cap to celebrate. But when I said that sentence, just before the level ended, the monster did something that made my blood run cold. It looked at me. What the fuck are you looking at, punk?
Start rubbing the chocolate on me! His body was facing this way, but his head was looking right at us. Oh, the plot thinnens.
That wave of mortal terror overtook me again, and I sure as hell wasn't laughing anymore. No sirree, Bob. I took another screen cap of the next level title, right before I rushed to the bathroom to splash some water on my face. And to take a piss that I nearly failed to contain when that fucking thing looked at me.
That's what you have.
Dementia.
Demon, thanks in advance.
The demon, Tia. Me Tia.